Never trust a midget, okay?
Yeah, baby! London, England! I love this place!
Back off there. Yeah, go on now. Go on to school. Where you are. My room.
Dude, we're here at WrestleMania Fan Access, the THQ Superstar Challenge. We're right here at the ring. These are the steel steps. This is the mat down here. It's a lot spongier than you would think it would be. If you landed on this, it would hurt, but it's a little bit of padding here. They're in the ring now, going through the brackets for the Superstar Challenge. Kofi Kingston, definitely one of the favorites to win, and he's in here wrestling against Evan Bourne. But we've been all over this thing, interviewing wrestlers, doing all kinds of crazy business. So let's check out some of that while we watch this. I'm now joined by Rowdy Piper. Sir, it's an honor to meet you.
Well, thank you very much. Likewise. I love your mic.
Thank you. Yours is looking pretty good. Pretty
thank you very much.
You know, I've seen better.
I got you. Well,
but it's looking all right.
I'm not a pro like you.
Well,
yeah. Have you ever played a video game?
Well, like once or twice. I try not to. I just tell people which ones to buy, but I don't actually play.
They have one out now with WrestleMania 25 with Legends. Have you seen it?
Legends of WrestleMania.
Legends of WrestleMania. That one too. They have both of them out.
Both of them out.
Yes.
Who was in that? Who's in that game that would I recognize?
Well, let's see. There's Roddy Piper.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's the guy from They Live, right?
There you go. That guy. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. The cripple.
Yeah.
Run, Steve. Run.
So who's the toughest guy you've ever been in the ring with? That's really giving it to you.
Oh, there's all so many. When I was a kid, like Mad Dog Vachon, I got beat up every day. I started when I was 15.
Right.
You know, and they just kept throwing.
It's like, oh, look at this kid.
yeah. My first match was 10 seconds. I lost.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a 3 count. That makes 7. You know.
You've also done a ton of movies, and that's something that, you know.
No acting career. But go ahead.
But, you know, there's been.
Turn the knife.
Some of these other wrestlers out there getting into movies and stuff like that. You know, some of them sticking with it.
Yep.
Here at WrestleMania, like you are.
Yep.
Some other wrestlers maybe did some movies and
I love
they're
movies.
gone. They're gone. You know, what advice would you give as someone who's, you know, been out there doing it and you're still here at WrestleMania?
When I went to Do They Live, they kept saying, "Well, you're a wrestler. You know how to act." You couldn't be more wrong. Wrestling is explosion. Acting is implosion. So that whole myth, and then when They Live came out, it was the #1 box office, and on the West Coast I got good reviews, but on the East Coast they said, if you ever thought wrestlers were actors, watch They Live. You know, so, you know, make up your mind.
Well, see,
buy a video game.
I'm from the West Coast and I love They Live.
I love you. So buy a video game, you know, quit watching my movies. Computers, the only thing with computers that's wrong with computers is any idiot can say anything.
It's true.
Know? Yeah, a lot of idiots out there. I know, I'm on a computer all the time.
I'm always saying stuff.
Yeah. You're the guy I'm after.
Yeah, that's me.
You stole my WrestleMania video game, The Legends. It's kind of got all the words in there one time in different orders.
Oh, with the Legends of WrestleMania.
That's got that one too.
Those guys. Well, with that, we'll leave you to your own devices. Get out there and host this thing, sir.
I'm doing it. Join me. Thanks a lot.
So, Sarge, you're a drill instructor. I'm weak.
You look pretty good shape.
I'm doing all right. You know, it's like I'm tall, I got size, but you know.
Stand at attention, Maggot. Get that stomach in, chest out. Who cut your hair? Ray Charles?
This lady.
Shut your hole, puke. Who gave you permission to speak? I'm Sergeant Slaughter, your drill instructor. When I say speak, you speak. You understand? All right. At ease. Parade rest. That's how we do it.
Thanks for your time, Sarge. All right, I'm joined here by the mouth of the South himself, Jimmy Hart. How you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic, man. What a beautiful day, huh?
Excellent. I mean, you know, we're here, you know, WrestleMania 25, a couple of days away here. excitement in the air, right?
Well, you know, everybody always says, Jimmy Hart, was being in the Hall of Fame, inducted in the Hall of Fame with the Hulkster and Piper, was that a great treat? Got the ring right here. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Was being part of WrestleMania 3, 94,000 people. That was cool, too. But you know what? Being part of WrestleMania 1 was the most important step in my life, because if it wasn't for WrestleMania number 1 being successful, there wouldn't be a WrestleMania 25, baby.
Yeah. So managers aren't really as big of a factor in wrestling today. It's like they get a lot of their own kind of microphone time and stuff like that. Do you feel that would be a good thing to bring back? Kind of bring back the managers and bring back, the pomp and the circumstance of all that?
Well, I kind of like my era. If you look at everybody on the thing, we were all very colorful.
Yeah.
Now a lot of the stuff, everybody wears blue jeans and T-shirts. And before you were born, I was part of a rock group called the Gentrys. We had a million-seller record called Keep On Dancing, Keep On Doing the Church.
Keep on dancing and a prancing. Keep on dancing and a prancing. Keep on dancing and a prancing.
But to make a long story short, Dick Clark pulled us in a room one time. And he said, look, just remember one thing. If you dress like the audience, pretty soon you're going to wind up sitting in the audience, baby. So that's why I have the Jimmy Hart Blue Light Kmart special jackets, of
Very
course.
nice.
So it's all good.
Now you're in motion. Time you gotta do the locomotion, yeah. Don't hurry me away. Take it every to the rhythm, yeah. Keep on dancing and a prancing. Keep on dancing and a prancing. Keep on dancing and a prancing.
All right, we're here, and I'm now joined by the American Dream himself, Dusty Rhodes. Sir, it is an honor to meet you.
Well, it's great to be here. It's it's another Mania, it's another big game show, and it's just it's great to be alive. Be back, you know what I mean? Doing American Dream stuff, getting funky like a monkey, man.
WrestleMania 25, obviously, huge history. Looking back over the last 25 years, what are the moments that stand out to you as the most important moments in WrestleMania history?
I really believe that when they did the format and put the Detroit, when they did the Mania in Detroit, it kind of set a standard that changed our whole industry. And with that change came this mega event that when you put it on sale, you don't even know what the matches are. You don't know it's Hunter against Orton, but it sells out. And and I went to the Super Bowl this year, and then being in Mania the last 2 or 3 years and being at the Hall of Fame, it's nothing like it. I mean, it's just amazing. Super Bowl people go, they kind of go in corporate vans, and they're all there, and they're having a good time and partying. They're not really invested in the players that much, I don't think, unless you're from that hometown. But with WrestleMania, you have an investment in each and every one of these guys, and I'll say our fans are loyal, so it's cool. That stands out to me.
And it's more than just the Sunday event.
Everything,
with the access and all the things leading up to it, just like tremendous opportunities for people to, meet their favorite superstars and all that too.
I think it even, will this year with access, I think it will even become bigger and bigger. And it's like the NFL experience or the Final Four or whatever it is. It's Mania is certainly up there with all of them.
Great. Dusty, thanks a lot
Thank
for your
you
time.
so very much. I appreciate it.
We'll be pulling for Randy, so that Cody can continue to get
Well, we'll
ahead.
see what happens there. Cody's got a man of his own. I don't know. Him and Randy have words a couple of times, so.
Well,
maybe that's a Mania
down
the road.
That guy down, right?
All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks. And now I'm joined by the ECW original himself, Tommy Dreamer. Sir, it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you for having me. Having a great time. It's WrestleMania fan access. I was at WrestleMania 1 as a fan. 25 years later, guess what? I'm still a fan.
Going back all the way to some of those original ECW video games. I mean, you've been in video games for a good long time now.
Yes.
Have you watched your on-screen, in-game character evolve over the years? Have you been kind of satisfied with where you're at in games now?
100%. They've kept my abdominals nice and tight. They kept my arms super jacked. They've kept my butt super small.
Let's talk about ECW for a minute here.
Yes.
It seems like it's become like a really good breeding ground for kind of the younger guys, really kind of the whole new talent initiative. As you're watching that, as just coming from old school ECW, like watching these guys come up. Who are the guys that you're looking at and going like, yeah, this guy's gonna be something special. This guy's gonna be something special.
I hate to say it, Jack Swagger. I think the guy's evolved tremendously. He's got a bit of an ego. Someone like Evan Bourne. Think of Kofi Kingston, CM Punk. They all came from that. John Morrison. Right. Unfortunately, The Miz. I hate The Miz. I hate you, Miz. Yeah. But if you think about originally, original ECW, we were paving ground for the wrestling industry. Guys came there. Rey Mysterio. A lot of guys came there, got their start, and either went on to WWF, WCW at the time.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of having its staying power.
Cool. Now, as I understand it, you're kind of like the last ECW original
I am
standing
the last,
now. I hear
last man standing.
Taz has kind of moved on into the sunset himself.
Yep. I'm the last guy standing. I'm actually the last guy standing in the new ECW as well. When
Right.
they relaunched the brand, I'm the last guy standing from guy like, you know, Mike Knox. He's no longer on the brand. Kofi, CM Punk, they moved on. But yeah, I'm the last guy standing.
You're a survivor.
I got till June 6th to keep on surviving. And if not, then you'll be having this interview with nobody.
So your mom said to me that, I'm sorry, we're on camera.
Deal with that
All right,
afterwards.
we'll talk about your mama later.
All right,
All
man.
right.
So I'm here with Big Shad Gaspard of Crime Time. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all good, baby. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling really good. WrestleMania weekend, I mean, it's huge for you, right?
Yeah, it's big for me. Big time for me. You know what I'm saying? Big deal. WrestleMania, 25th anniversary. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28. WrestleMania's 25. I'm a little bit older than it, but, you know, I got to be there from the beginning. So
let's talk about video games for a minute here. I mean, you're in a video game now.
I'm actually in a video game.
You are a video game
I
character.
do not have to create my character anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That is awesome. No more sitting there for 5 hours creating a character.
Yeah. We've got a big character database of every character that's ever been in a video game, and there it is right there. Shad Gaspard. So I mean, when you're playing, playing any of these games, you always play as yourself when possible. You know, you play as somebody else. Like, you feel that they've truly captured the essence of Shad in the game.
Honestly, you know what? My character on the game is a good caption of me because he's hard to beat. You know, just like I am. You know, not a lot of skill, but a lot of ability, which I do have. I'm not the most skilled person in the world, but I am one of the most aggressive. And I'm one of the most hard hitting. You know what I'm saying? So I think they caught that in me good. But as far as playing myself, sometimes I get tired of playing myself. I know you never do, but I do sometimes. Okay?
I always play myself, man. Every chance I get.
You know.
I'm now joined by Kofi Kingston, who's actually participating in tonight's Superstar Challenge. Are you excited, Kofi?
I'm very excited. I was actually in the challenge last year and I took second place.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm always one to try to improve. So hopefully I'll take first this year.
For sure. And the guy that beat you, not in the tournament this year.
He's not in the tournament at all this year. So, I mean, odds would say that I guess people are saying that I'm the favorite, but, you know, I'd rather be the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So we'll see.
And now we're here with Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, not only in real life, but of the Superstar Challenge. Everyone is trying to be you. What do you think that they need to do in order to dominate this video game tournament as you have in the past?
Well, just like everything else, practice, practice, practice. Eat, sleep, drink, video game.
And you're just waiting in the shadows, right? Just waiting to see if anyone's going to step up and get as good at you with this stuff before you step in and take them out?
Well, you know,
what are you waiting for?
Well, you know, to quote a very old interview Hulk Hogan had when he went to the NWO, quite frankly, I'm bored. So, when someone can finally maybe won 2 or 3 challenges, then maybe they'll be worthy of my acknowledgement.
Sure.
Not necessarily that they're going to get a chance, at the King, but I might at least acknowledge.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Who comes out of this tournament. You know, maybe it'll be somebody like Sergeant Slaughter or somebody. You know, maybe he'll go on a tear. You never know, right?
You never know. I mean, he did. Sergeant Slaughter. You know, he tore the guys up on G.I. Joe. I mean, if he can take on Cobra, he can probably take on the Gold Standard.
That dude's part of Serpentor. That dude could do anything.
Maybe I should call up my old friend Nemesis Enforcer.
Yes, but, exactly. Get Cobra la 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 la. Do something like that. Cobra la 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 la. When you go up for a high risk maneuver, let's say you're jumping off the top turnbuckle. Let's say situation arises where you have to jump off a ladder to take somebody out. What's going through your mind right before that moment, right before you jump? What are you thinking about?
Let's see. Well, I've had that moment quite a few times, and every time the first thing I was thinking was, don't miss. And the second thing always is, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy, but I'm doing it. But basically everything I do when I'm jumping off ladders, top ropes, what have you, I mean, basically everything is for the fans. And if nothing else, what goes through my mind is, if I do this and if I can pull this off, these people will remember it forever.
Right.
And that makes it all worth it.
All right, Shelton. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck on Sunday.
All right.
And that was the scene from WrestleMania 25. As you see, we get the Superstar Challenge with Kofi Kingston taking the top spot and then dethroning Shelton Benjamin, the longtime winner of these things. So that's pretty cool. We got to talk to some wrestlers, got to watch some wrestling. Pretty badass. So send it back to the studio. Thanks, guys.
Piper from the neck down, not bad. From the neck up, woohoo! Helmet, fuzzy bunny slippers.
Man, I am doing great. I better use this mic.
Yeah. You hear? I am on Pluto. Okay, so
You're dismissed.
Fucking like a monkey, man. I mean, it's good stuff.